Hello everyone. Today we're going to learn how to attach a tab to a notebook that is going to be connected via a different link column than normal tabs. In this example, we're going to show how the Matter notes from the Matter notebook can be connected up to the Calendar notebook, where we're going to be linking, instead of by the calendar's event key, we're going to try to link by the matter key, which is a field in the main section of the calendar notebook. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to Tab Designer, and this is our new tab. It inherits from the base Matter Notes tab. We give it a caption of Matter Notes, and what we need to do is we want to connect it up to the calendar notebook. And normally when we would specify the calendar notebook like this, it would try to connect up the tab table to the primary key of the notebook, which is event key. But in this example, we want to connect it up to the matter key. Now, whenever the link column is not the primary key of the main section, you need to add an invisible foreign key field with that column name. And then the system will not build the default link column. It will use this column's definition for the link column. The link column is the invisible key field in the tab that will connect up the records in the tab to the main section. So we specify a field template of invisible foreign key. We specify the link column we want to connect to. And for the invisible foreign key, we need to specify the drop-down table and the drop-down key. Do not need to specify the drop-down display columns or drop-down notebook, but you need to specify these two fields here. Then we need to add one custom property to that field, which is the link column property of matter key. And if we look at how this field gets constructed, we see that this special link column component will have the target column name of matter key and the link column of matter key. The link column property says, look for this field in the main section and put the value of that field from the main section into this field in the tab. And that's how, when records would be added to this tab, the matter key field in the matter note field table would be set properly. The next thing we need to do is, whenever you're setting up a tab that does not display data normally, which would be again by the primary key, you need to specify the custom SQL for the tab. So I'm back on Tab Designer, and I'm going to specify select star from matter node, where matter key equals colon matter key. Again, it's going to take the matter key value from the main section and do this search of SQL. The default SQL, if this tab was simply attached normally, would be select star from matter node, where event key equals event key. That's not what we want in this case. So we have the field for the link column defined here. We have the custom property defined here, and we connect this tab to the calendar notebook with the link column matter key. And if we build this field, or build this tab, we will see the information. I think it started building right about here. We see a little warning that this tab is inheriting from another tab that's already attached. That can sometimes cause us a problem. In particular, this warning message needs to be addressed with this piece of information that I left out. in that if you're developing a tab, this is our tab here, that's inheriting from this tab, and this tab is already attached to a notebook, then this tab will already have a link column built and will inherit that link column. So a little piece of information that I left out is when defining the link column field for our new tab, we need over here to specify that the component name, matter node link C, be the proper component name to override the link column that we're inheriting. Now this is not a problem if your new tab is not inheriting from an existing tab that's attached to a notebook. It's only an issue if your new tab inherits from a tab that was attached and built to some other notebook. Because for this field, this link column, to override the link column that we're inheriting, we need to get the correct component name. That component name can be found if we look at this tab and we look at the actual built tab, drill down into the grid and drill down, we will see here is our link column, and that's the component name. So when tabs are built, tabs have all of the fields, this field to this field. Those are the fields that are built that are described in the definition of the tab. All tabs, or most tabs, also build automatically a link column field, which is not listed. So you can see the definitions. These are the fields defined for this tab, but as we just saw back in the Explorer, there is one extra field, which is the link column field that is built. That is built from this information here in the attachment of the tab to the notebook. So one more time, the field, this invisible foreign key field, which is our custom link column field, needs to have a special component name specified here only if your new tab inherits from an existing tab that is attached to some notebook. Coming back to the messaging, everything's fine. You will see this warning message. This simply is just a minor inconsistency in the constraint type. If we look at the table designer, sometimes LawManager designer can get a little confused in this is the link column for the matter node field. Sometimes it can get a little confused here in the constraint type. The constraint type was defined as cascade so that when we delete a matter, it attempts to delete all the matter nodes. Well, when we're defining this invisible foreign key field, it thinks it needs to have a different foreign key constraint, so we get a little warning here, but that's fine. We've recently updated this message that this is not necessarily a problem, just check your table designer, as you can see over here. And we checked it and it seems fine. We also put a message, new message, that the custom link field exists, and so it will not add one, but without a link column property. So I think we're fine here. And if we try out our calendar notebook, we can see as we change records here, we are seeing the notes that are really attached to the matter, not attached to the event itself. So if I drill into this matter, we'll see that those notes are here. And if I add a note here, add back, I just have to appears here. Oops, this one here, calendar tab. Thank you very much. And there may be a need for this to operate to have the latest version build tab standard